So we finally find out a move by Sabo in this chapter of One Piece. Dragon's Claw. Now, I don't know if anyone finds it ironic or not, but it's called Dragon's Claw because he works underneath the Revolutionary Army Dragon. So think about this logically. It's actually not far out there why he would call his move Dragon's Claw. A lot of people are talking about how most likely Sabo has the devil fruit power of like a dragon type. I don't think personally that's what happened. Clearly from the panels of what they showed, it seemed like Burgess and Sabo had a clear, straight out hockey clash with an elbow and a freaking claw fist that just broke Burgess's armor and completely overpowered him. Now, a lot of people also are stating that Sabo is most likely stronger than Luffy. To be honest with you, I'm a big Sabo fan, and yes, it looks like that, but I personally don't believe that. I gotta see more of Sabo before I truly believe that Sabo is most likely stronger than Luffy. Because Luffy's had a lot of build-up and a lot of different things going on. But Oda also has been paying attention a lot to Sabo and trying to build him up too. But one thing in particular I noticed in this chapter definitely was to clear out how much Sabo has progressed. I mean, we can clearly see he has been training for quite a long time. He knows hockey, really good, strong hockey, and most likely, just by the naming of his move Dragon Claw, he might have actually trained underneath Dragon himself, which would be freaking badass if we found out about that. Now, let's move over to actually Luffy, Zoro, and Pika. Pika, holy crap, so he manipulates any type of stone he's attached to. So he can manipulate the entire freaking palace, the entire island. That is scary as freaking hell. So that is a tough enemy. I really do not know how Zoro and Luffy can defeat a guy like this. I mean, unless you knock him out or something. But that is very freaking hard to probably attack a guy that's in the size of a freaking island. And we can all agree on that. That is freaking scary because he can probably hide anywhere he wants inside the ground. So, I don't know how they're going to deal with that fight, but they pretty much did not show nothing of that fight in this chapter. We get to see the major plot starting to progress and getting devil fruit powers revealed of all the sort of Dolphy crew members, especially with how the toys are made. For instance, we get to see Cavendish turned into a toy specifically in this chapter. Now, if my judgment is correct, Oda, when he usually loves focusing on a character, especially how he did with Cavendish in this chapter, most likely he's going to have a later important role in the actual plot because of either he's going to rebel to his orders of being able to listen to all humans, or when he goes unconscious, you know, as we all know, Cavendish has a split personality. So, pretty much Cavendish was told to follow the orders, but his split personality was never told to follow the orders. So, I can see how this actual plot can really start to form now, and I'm starting to see why Oda gave Cavendish a split personality, which is freaking cool. I like that. And so, pretty much, Cavendish, my major conclusion is he's going to have something major go down. And I think he's more of a backup plan, honestly, in case whatever's happening with Usopp right now, to be able to feed the freaking, like, I guess, fiery, molten, I don't know, freaking grape to Dolphy's crew member. That was freaking crazy. So, this is pretty much just right up Usopp's alley of antics of what we normally get to see him do. So, he's trying to sneak a freaking, like, fireball grape inside of a grape bowl to have it eaten to knock someone out. That's freaking hilarious. That is a very ingenious plan by the dwarves. So, I like it. I like this chapter. It had some really good drawing moments, like the artistic style in certain panels were freaking beautiful. Especially, like I said, the Sabo versus Burgess moment. That was a beautiful, well-written panel I loved. Now, I will say, this chapter all around brings up a lot of different fans of the series to trying to judge now the actual aspects of strength of the characters, especially with Burgess now. We find out also Burgess is working under the 10 giant captains or whatever. Now, a lot of people were popping up questions. This is my assumption on the 10 giant captains that Burgess brought up. For instance, we have Blackbeard, okay, he's one member, and we all have the original crew members if we think about that. Well, if we remember Whitebeard, he had like 10 division commanders. You remember that? And we had, you know, Whitebeard on top. Pretty much that's exactly what I think is going on. All of actually the main Blackbeard crew members split up into their own captains of different ships, and that is exactly what's going on there. So, I think that's cool how they're panning out, and it might explain what may happen with the Straw Hat crew later on in the series. Maybe Luffy might actually get 11 members. The reason why is because Luffy be the #1, you know, captain, and then other crew members will split up into other divisions, which would be freaking badass, but I don't know if I would want to see the crew members actually get split up to other ships. But all in all, good chapter, really like it. Oda did a good job, and like I said, he focused on Cavendish quite a bit to be able to show him personally getting transformed into a toy. So anyways, let's find out. If I'm correct though, One Piece is going to be on a 2-week break next week and the week after that, so that's kind of upsetting. So I'm making sure I warn you all on that. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please stay safe. Chibi out.